Welcome to this new video from Top 10 Cars, the only channel bringing you the craziest car rankings ever. So if you want to impress your friends who love talking about cars, hit that subscribe button. You won't regret it. Here, you can become a car expert in no time, watching the videos or simply listening to them like a podcast. Today we're talking about the 10 most iconic muscle cars of all time. Big engines, aggressive lines, and a sound that makes windows shake. These aren't just cars, they're a piece of American history on four wheels. And no, we're not just going to talk about generic cars with a V8, and that's it. Every car on this list has something special that makes it unique, and maybe even a little crazy. Buckle up and get ready for a ride back in time, straight to the era when there was a lot of horsepower and rules were, well, few. In 10th place, we have the 1971 AMC Javelin AMX. Its standout quality, a bold, unconventional design for the time, with sharp lines that basically said, "Yeah, I'm a muscle car, so what?" Under the hood, it offered several V8 engines, but the wildest was the 401 cubic inch 6.6 liter, pushing 330 horsepower. It was one of the first muscle cars actively used in Trans Am racing. Serious business, not just street racing stuff. 9th place goes to the Oldsmobile 442, produced from 68 to 71. Its strength? It was a sleeper, looked elegant, almost dad-like, but could launch forward with a 455 cubic inch V8, producing over 370 horsepower. The name 442 originally stood for 4-speed 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust. Then it just became a cool name more than a technical label. Oh, and it had air-adjustable suspension. In 1970, pure innovation. In 8th place, we find the 1970 Buick GSX, a true beast in a suit and tie. Its defining trait? Torque. Lots of torque, over 510 pound-feet, which at the time was truck level. It had a 455 Stage 1 V8, one of the most powerful engines of its era, even though Buick was considered more of a luxury brand. It was so fast, Buick had to run an ad campaign to convince customers it wasn't just a gentleman's car. 7th place goes to the 1970 Dodge Challenger. Its standout feature? Versatility. You could order it in all kinds of configurations, from a chill 6-cylinder to the monstrous 426 HEMI with 425 horsepower. The HEMI was so extreme that many insurers refused to cover it. It was Dodge's direct answer to the Mustang and Camaro. And yes, Clint Eastwood drove one in Gran Torino. Wait, no, that was a Torino. Whatever, it still works. In 6th place, the 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS 454. Here we're talking pure power. The LS6 version had a 7.4-liter V8 with a claimed 450 horsepower. But rumors say it was much more. Its main quality? Brutality. The engine was so massive it needed more space to cool it down than to make it run. In some US states, it couldn't even be sold to people under 21. Seriously. 5th place goes to the Pontiac GTO, produced from 64 to 70. Its strength? It's considered the first true muscle car in history, so it deserves respect. The heart was the 389 V8, but the Judge version with the Ram Air 4 engine and 370 horsepower is pure legend. The name The Judge was inspired by a comedy sketch at the time, and yet it scared people more than a real judge. In 4th place, we have the Plymouth Roadrunner, built from 68 to 70. Its main feature? It was a budget muscle car but with a fighter's spirit. It came with the legendary 426 HEMI, or the 446 pack. Chrysler paid Warner Brothers to use the name Roadrunner, and even the original beep beep sound. I mean, this car literally has a recorded sound effect. Epic. Third place for the Dodge Charger RT, years 68 to 70. Beautiful, powerful, and badass. Its main strength? It was and still is a style icon. The most iconic engine was the 426 HEMI, though the 440 Magnum held its own too. It became immortal thanks to Fast and Furious and the Dukes of Hazzard. If you've never seen Dom Toretto pop a wheelie in this thing, you've got some catching up to do. Second place goes to the Chevrolet Camaro SS Z28 from 67 to 69. A real Mustang rival with a low muscular stance. Its best trait? Agility. While others were straight-line dragsters, the Camaro could actually take a turn. The Z28s had a 302 V8 built for Trans Am racing. The name Camaro means nothing. They made it up, but it sounds tough, so who cares? And here it is. First place goes to the Ford Mustang, built from 64 to 70. The undisputed queen, the one that started it all. Its defining quality? Being iconic. Period. Whether it was a GT 350 or a Mach 1, every version had soul. Engines ranged from a simple 6-cylinder to the 428 Cobra Jet V8. Fun fact, Ford expected to sell 100,000 in the first year. They sold 22,000 on the first day, and the rest is history. And those were the 10 most iconic muscle cars of all time. Giant engines, tough looks, and stories full of crazy anecdotes that now feel like myths. Sure, with today's quiet electric cars, they seem like dinosaurs. But what glorious dinosaurs. If you're now craving a ride in one of these beasts, well, either you've got a collector friend or a very expensive dream. But hey, dreaming is still free. As always, if you liked the video, hit that like button, comment on which car you liked the most, and send the video to your car-crazy friend. I'll say it again. If you want more rankings like this, I strongly encourage you to subscribe, because you're gonna see some awesome stuff. Catch you next time, car experts.